Hey guys, Angela Flippin here. I did a video yesterday and touched base with my subscribers and all of my good friends out there. And again, I want to thank you all so very much for checking on me, thinking of me, and praying for me. You don't know how much I truly appreciate all of you. Today I want to put a little teaser out there to get started on another series that I feel like I'm supposed to start teaching and talking about. And I just want to kind of recap a little bit. Every single vision that God has ever given me for other people, pretty much always, when I would look up the interpretation, would always lead me to Revelation chapter 16. And so I want you guys to bear with me a little bit, and let's take a look at this Revelation chapter 16, 17, and 18, which is the description of how God overthrows this kingdom of Babylon, which is the counterfeit kingdom that has been built by man over the years to replace God and his true kingdom. For example, the family structure becomes so hurt and so damaged that Babylonian tendencies will come in, and over the years this system will be built to the heights again, to where God overthrows it. And I've taught you guys before that the head, the lead of this Babylonian system is the false counterfeit religious system, the false counterfeit kingdom, Antichrist kingdom that says, I am the Christ, do it my way, follow me. So in Revelation chapter 16, I want to read one scripture, and I did not understand this scripture for many, many, many years, and just now I have no proof. But I want to read this to you. And those of you who have read my book, you're going to be astonished when you put this together, okay? Because the book I wrote, I explained to you guys how it came about and how supernatural the whole thing was. And I explained to you that when I wrote the book, I didn't understand. I was writing, publishing. And so since 2013, I've had a lot of time to sit before God and verify some things. And the book that I talked about are about three principalities, okay? And if you read Revelation chapter 16, verse 13, let's start in 12. The sixth angel poured out his bowl on the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up to prepare the way for the kings from the east. So this is talking about preparing a way for war for the kings of the east, which we believe are the Asian communities, which could, be North Korea, China, stuff like that. Then he says, and I saw coming out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet, 3 unclean spirits like frogs. For they are demonic spirits performing signs, who go abroad to the kings of the whole world to assemble them for battle on the great day of God the Almighty. And in parentheses and in red, it says, Behold, I am coming like a thief. Blessed is the one who stays awake, keeping his garments on, that he may not go about naked and be seen exposed. And they assembled them at the place that in Hebrew is called Armageddon. Okay, these 3 unclean spirits, they're coming out of the beast, which is the system, the false prophet, which is the symbolism for the false Antichrist religious system, and the dragon, which is Satan, who is the architect behind all of this Babylonian system with the help of mankind. So my book, I outlined these 3 spirits that God showed me had captured the whole world. And they started by capturing the people who are in covenant with God. They began to control them. They began to move in, and they have taken over. So what I'm going to do in this next series of videos is I'm going to talk to you about what do you do when you are in that place that you have dealt with your manipulation, you have cast out your pride, you have cast out your passive-aggressive, and all the things these 3 spirits will bring in: worldliness, carnal, manipulation, control, arrogance, things like that. So what do you do when you are out of it, but the people around you are not? How do you fight back? How do you take your peace and keep your peace? That's what my next series is going to be about. And also I want to touch on and do a little teaching on this garment that he's talking about. Blessed are those who made themselves pure and white and have on their garment. He talked about the garment again in the wedding supper, this garment. And many of you know that I've said before that when God would give me something that was prophetic for other people and not just me, or, you know, a warning not just for me, I would always be in a white robe with a blue belt. And so I want to touch on that again. I want to talk to you about this garment because it can be easily understood if we look at the continuity of Scripture, we look at what God has said to us, and we believe Him. We have to take what He says and we have to believe Him. So this is a teaser today to set in place some information that I want to pass on to you guys about the 3 unclean spirits that I've already identified and wrote about. So those of you that read the book, you're going to understand. And we're going to talk about this garment, and then we're going to also talk about how do I defend myself against Ahab, Jezebel, Leviathan covens that attack the truth and attack God, the light. They come against the light. They try to hurt anything that is truthful and good. So that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys about. Subscribe me if you haven't subscribed to me. I've got 931 subscribers. I've never asked for any, maybe a little more. But I'm going to ask you guys to start subscribing and sharing so that we can get this out there in this critical time in America and in the world and in the church of what is actually happening right now. If you haven't watched me before, go back and watch my videos. The series I did on Babylon, the Baals, and all that stuff came directly from God. All of that stuff I gave to you came from God to me. It didn't come from anyone else. It didn't come from me sitting down one day and say, okay, I'm going to start doing videos. You know, so pass them around. Let's start getting busy again. I'm proud of every one of you for overthrowing Jezebel in your heart. It was hard for me to tell everybody that you're all tainted with it. Every single one of you, me, you, everyone, has been tainted by these 3 spirits that have this power to go in and overcome us. So I'm very proud of all of you that have taken a stand against these demons in your own heart and in your own mind. I love you. I pray for you. Keep praying for me.